Welcome back to Crochet Creations and Addictions number 106. Today's the day before Easter. Hope you're having a great weekend. Grab a cup and join me. I have some Earl Grey today. It's very gray out. It's actually raining now. I don't think it was all day, but what better day to stay in and start a new cast on and do an addictions video with you guys. And I didn't get any smile mail, so this is going to be all about what I've been working on this week, what's been going on in the shop, because I'll tell you, I don't know if people were just deciding to shop or maybe your thumbs up and your hearts have gotten a little like people are like looking or what, but I'm not complaining, right? Okay, so I'm going to start out with places to find me. Absolutely, down in the description box where you click the little arrow, there is my Etsy shop. There is Instagram, which I don't use that often, but if you contact me through Instagram, I'll answer you. You know, email, Facebook group. My Facebook group is the sister to the channel, where if I'm doing a make along, there's a post in there for you to post all of your makes, your works in progress for a make along and things like that. So you need to be a subscriber there. Some make alongs are going on yearly, some are going on monthly. Some are a couple weeks or flash or with other places. So yeah, Stephanie from Stephanie's Yarn Escape is one of them. We are doing a baby along. That one is Cuddle Along is what it's called. That is our second year for this. We have a podcast we do together called No Filter Fibercast. And if you are already a member over to her group, then you see that the posts that we post for our make-alongs go together. So you can do 3 items for the full entire make-along. And you can post those items in both groups. So that's always fun because it gets you entered into different drawings. And then I have a make-along that I do with Kim, the Crafty Nomad, and we have a podcast we do together called Hook and Stitch Live. That will be most Saturdays at the end of the month. So this month, we will be doing it next Saturday. So that would be like the 23rd, I believe. And what we do on that show is we do a quarterly, and you are in the second quarter of the year. So we're doing a shenanigans make along. So that means any craft. And she loves to do that one because she does a lot of crafts. She does card making and polyfill. I don't know. Anyway, it's plastic where I don't know what it is. I don't do any of it. So she has a channel where she does all kinds of crafts. And I have just one moment. I am back. I didn't shut the door and Dad is not home. And if you are a regular creator on the channel or a follower, then you know we have our senior miniature dachshund. Her name is Izzy, and she wants to know why no one is in the living room with her. But it's usually because Dad isn't in the living room with her. So she wasn't too bad today. He went off practicing his race car, and that is a miniature RC race car. He has several of them, and racing season is going to start. So he's off practicing, and she thinks he's home in the driveway or something in the garage, and he is not. So she's whining. So I shut the door. All right, let's get on with it. What have I been working on? I've been working on hats, and more hats for April. We are using the Color Fusion by Premier. And this one is a DK. The color is Neapolitan, I believe. I remembered. It is definitely orange. Camera's playing games here, isn't it? What's going on? It's a dreary, dark day. Yeah, but that is true. I think it's a good color. This is 100% acrylic. It is found on Premier's website, and it has 298 meters, 325 yards, plenty enough to make a hat. Now we'll get on to what the heck I did with it. So last weekend I was talking about casting on the amount I needed to do a DK hat on. I believe these are, let me see if I have the note in here anymore. No. Let's see. I took the numbers off of Ross's hat pattern, and that would be, the numbers are for a 3 light, a 4 millimeter US 6 needle, and 105 stitches. Okay, so I did that. However, that would be if you were doing a repeat brim with 5 stitches in it. So 3 knit, 2 purl. I don't want a 5, so I dropped it down to 104. And then I went ahead and tried a reverse stitch. Not reverse. Knit and then knit in the back. Knit in the back. Okay. And when it started to curl, I said, okay, I'm going to stop doing that brim that way. And I'm not going to rip it out. I'm just going to go to a moss stitch. So I did 2 knit, 2 purl, 2 knit, 2 purl. And now I'm going to reverse it. And whatever I knit in, I'm going to purl in. So it'll be, instead of a 1 stitch moss stitch pattern, it's going to be a 2. So you're alternating every 2 rows and every 2 stitches. So what you'll come out with, and you can't really see it yet, but there's going to be blocks every other 2 rows. And I'm just going to keep going, and it'll come out with a moss stitch like that, with a pattern like that, and see what happens. I have no idea if I'm ever going to finish this in April, but it is a little bit curled on the edge, but I'm not going to let it. This lighting is really weird today. There we go. So it started out with the brown, and I think it's going to be a slouchy kind of lightweight hat, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I don't know. I like to trial and error things now, and that yarn is so soft. It is just so soft and just gliding. And these are the red Deluxe, yes. Knit. I can't remember the set, but they are the wooden or the symphony or something like that set. Okay, so what's going on in the shop is I sold the white pineapple baby blanket. Someone bought it and it left like immediately. She wanted it for today for a christening, and I found that might have been perfect for that, but she just wanted something, neutral. I also sold 2 of the bunny towels. There are still 2 left of these. The bunny towels with the toppers that are done on a hair tie. So I sold 2 of those. And then she also bought my patriotic owl ones. So those were in the shop. They are no longer. I'm going to try and fill that up a little bit. I don't know when, but I'm hoping it'll be soon. So those sold. And then I also cast on a new sweater just a few minutes ago. Now, if you've been watching the No Filter, you saw that I started a baby sweater on that show. We're all starting stuff. Normally, we share on that show more than we don't as far as the baby stuff. But I am going to show you this because I cast on today and hoping that you would get to see much more on that show. So this book is my adorable baby cardigans I got from Hirschner's. And this one on the cover is the one I cast on. I'm going to give you a bigger picture of it. This is the short sleeve. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so that is done. It's called Zigzag Laced. It is done in a 4 medium worsted weight yarn with what they're saying 5mm needles. Well, as you know, I think I knit quite loosely. However, with the worsted weight, maybe I don't. But I still went down 1 to a 7 for, what is it, 4.5, I think it is. So all I did so far was cast on and do a couple rows. So I think I'm on row number 5 or 6. And I'm showing it, and I will show it again on the No Filter. And I'm hoping to have something more to show. That's why I'm showing it, because there's nothing really to show. But I wanted to show you the yarn. Now, the yarn I got from Stephanie. She bought it at Hobby Lobby because she figured that I would probably make a sweater out of it. And you know what? She's absolutely right. So this is Speckles. Isn't it just gorgeous? Let's wait for that light to change again. Maybe I'll do this. Yeah. This is Soft and Sleek Baby. Never used it before. It is so soft. It is a low pill fiber, 164 yards in a skein. This color is called Butterfly Kiss. And it does have a little bit of blue speckles, green speckles, blue, lavender, pink. It's just beautiful. So that's what I'm using. And I wanted to say that, I'm started a new one because I won't be able to show my finished sweater set that I showed on that show because I need to mail it out right away. And so I'm going to show it today on this show, and then I'll have a different sweater to show on the No no filter when we do it. So that's why I showed you the beginning of that one. Okay, now I got to tell you a story. So somebody sent me a message yesterday, and the message said, can I make this? We've all had that, right? Well, if you're a maker, a creator, you might have had, messages sent to you like that, can you make this? And it's a picture of something. You're like, I don't know. At least that's what I usually say. It's like, I don't know. Do you have a pattern? When do you want it by? Anyway, so somebody sent me a message yesterday and said, can I make this? And it was a picture of what appeared to be a doorknob cover. And so I'm like, probably. I said, what is it used for? And she said, well, apparently, if you put that on the doorknob, the babies can't open the door as easy because it swirls around and around, and they don't know to grip tighter or to go around it to get the door open. Okay. So in my mind, I was thinking, okay, I could use a hair tie, and I could go around the hair tie and it would become stretchy and it would stretch over the doorknob. So that's what I did. I started with a hair tie and a very small hook, like an F, and I did single crochet on the hair tie. And then I went ahead and I did 3 or 4 rows of half double crochets, and then I decreased, and then I finished it and cinched it off, and then I put it on my doorknob, and it was too loose. They could pull it right off. So after that, I said, well, they're all going to be that way, so I'm going to go ahead and make a tie that she can cinch down around the doorknob and tie it on, and then open it back up when she wants to take it off. So it's actually going to be tied on. So there is my own design to deter the child from opening the door. And she said to use red because they're trying to teach her that red is a no-no. So that is homemade, I don't know. Let's see. What else do I have to talk about today? Oh, yes. Sunday. Yes. Tomorrow morning, there is a live game show from Christy's Closet. We're going to have a yarn hunt on Easter Sunday. So here is the basket. It is full of goodies, as you can see. The bag that I'm using for grass is the final grand prize. It has a couple prizes in it, and some of the other ones may or may not be won, but I put a few in so that we could at least have a yarn hunt. So that's going to be fun. I hope you join me. It's tomorrow here on the channel, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can do the math for your time zone. You do have to have a United States address to actually win prizes, but you can come and join us and have a good time if you're not doing anything in the morning. You do have to be present to win this time, so you have to be in the room. It is just for our amusement or whatever, and it is all sponsored by me and only me, not YouTube, not any yarn companies or anyone else. So some of the prizes may have been donated, and if they are, and I don't remember who they are, I will say so. All right, I do have a finish I want to show you. It is a knitted sweater. This is the sweater set that I was showing on the No Filter the last time. And I tried to color coordinate as best I could, but not everything worked out perfectly But as you can see, I'm very proud of it. This needs to be in the mail soon. I did use some plain buttons. It's very dainty, very lightweight. And this one was done in that Baby Delight that we got down at Michael's. Now what I did was I used the variegated as the base, and this one's called Blossom. So there's your lavenders and your blues and your pink and your green. And then I used the solid for the cuffs, and that way I could try to piece in the, you know, stop the colors from going nuts. Up here I used the pink, on the sleeves I used the pink, and on the bottom the second, the two pieces that go with it. Now I did show, I believe I showed the booties before. They were done in the normal Parker booty that I use. I'll link it below. And then I did the edging like I usually do, but I used the top, the edging, I used the Blossom, the variegated, but you can barely tell, but it has the real light color for the pink as the body. And then I went ahead and added on a bow just to set it off just a little bit from your normal set. Trying to get a thumbnail, of course. And then I knitted the Archie hat, which was a new hat to me. And this is going to be a newborn set for sure. I think I want to do a little bit more in the length before I cinch it, but I think it came out really cute. Added a bow to that. And again, the solid for the ribbing and the Blossom for the body. Yep, so I'm real happy with this set, so that I can send it right out to her, and I won't be able to show it on the other show. So I hope you all are having a great holiday weekend. If you are alone and would like to join us tomorrow morning, I would love to have you. Let's see, I make sure I talked about everything. I think so. All right. So take a moment out of each day and be creative, and I hope to talk to you all again later. Bye for now.